Hey everybody, Michael Fisher with Pocket Now, Tony behind the camera, and I'm here with Stefano Mosconi, CIO of Jolla, correct? Yep. And he's going to take us through a quick walkthrough of the Jolla Sailfish OS. Let's check it out.
So this development device, of course, is not yet our own device. It's 3 years.
The 950?
It's the N950, the
okay.
Nokia N950, and it's 3 years old hardware. So you can do the math.
Right.
so this is a vertical UI. So the concept is vertical, as you can see here. There is the lock screen, the home view, and then the grid with all the applications.
Okay. And these on the home screen in the center, those are actively running applications right now?
Those are actively running applications. Now I will go there later.
Okay.
So let's focus now on the lock screen. You see here some notifications. So these are, of course, notifications of the...
All these here are notifications?
Notifications,
okay.
Yes. Notifications like messages, missed calls, or emails, okay. Chats, or something like that. So I can double tap and wake up the screen.
Nice.
And I can push from the right and reveal the events view. This is one of the latest additions that we have made.
So this is an aggregated notification center?
It's an aggregated notification center, exactly.
Okay.
So we have this events view. All the events that are important for the user will be displayed here. As I said, messages, email, missed calls, chats. There is a space for ads, partner space or operator space.
And will third-party apps be able to plug into this?
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely, yes. Everything is really available for third-party apps. So then we have the feeds like social media, Twitter, RSS, whatever you want.
There it is.
Push from the side and it disappears. So here one thing I want to show you is the not status bar, or the status bar, which is something which is hidden, so it will be going away. So we are trying to save as much real estate on the screen as possible, because we think that the user doesn't have to see the status bar every time he looks at the phone. So if he wants, he will just pull down and see it.
And that's always available. Is that available when a third-party app is running as well? Can you pull down and see the status?
This is part of the home screen.
So just the home screen.
Yeah,
okay.
It's part of the home screen. I will show you how you can pick it from an application in a minute.
Okay.
So let's open the media player. Let's select a song here. So now it's playing. I don't know if you can hear, but it's playing. And for instance, if I want to go to the next song, I just apply this gesture. So we are trying to break out of this tip-tapping here and there. And this is still playing the song. So we have these active covers. And the active covers are something that you can apply actions on, the thing I was trying to explain you over the phone.
Each of these is an active cover.
Yeah, each of these is an active cover. So they have actions. I can pause the music just by applying an action. So I just apply the simple gesture on top, and it just plays music, for instance. You
can play and pause and resume and with
go to the next one.
Ah, I see. And once again, any app has the potential to use gestures in that manner.
Absolutely. This is a integral part of our component, of our Sailfish Silica component. So the SDK has this capability.
Great.
So yeah, now it's playing the music. I will pause it just for the sake of not hearing it, and I go to the timer here. So this is a simple clock application. Okay. I will show you the pulley menu. So the pulley menu is a kind of a shortcut menu. So there are actions, or like the most used things of the application. So for instance, if I want to set a new timer, I can set a new timer. Timer name.
And this is designed in-house by Jolla? This is your design?
Yeah, everything is our stuff.
Okay.
We are not borrowing.
No, I understand. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a third-party app that you...
No. Then, if we want to go back to the home view, we can do this. But here you see now the status bar. So I'm seeing now the status bar. But if I go, it disappears.
Then you come back. Okay, but if you don't complete that gesture, then you can come right back into the app. You just take a glance and then you're back in. Oh, I see.
So you see?
It's similar. It's like a reverse of the peak. Yes.
And goodbye.
Yes.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And we go back here. So what else can I show you? The ambience that we have talked about already.
Yes, when you change the mood of the device.
Exactly. You can change the mood of the device. You select a new.
And when you select it, and I'm sorry, go ahead, you can complete it. And when you select it, does it have to be a stock image on the phone, or can it be a photo that you've taken?
I can take a picture of you now, and
it will apply a Michael Fisher ambience into Sailfish?
Yes, so we create the ambience. Not only the wallpaper has changed, but also you see the font the color of the font has changed. And this, of course, can lead to other changes if we want to implement them.
If you want to expand it.
Yeah, there is a lot of possibilities here.
So it takes the color which is in the image, which is the color in majority, and applies that to the text.
There is an algorithm that samples the image, the hue, and everything, and it applies to have some kind of contrast. Otherwise, you will just see green on green, for instance. So
yes. And when you are in an app and you pull down that context-sensitive menu, you're getting haptic feedback at each step of that, right?
Yeah, you get haptics and audible feedback, so you can hear and feel that you are
actually selecting different items.
This is another nice thing. Again, the pulley menu. You see the date there.
Yes.
And there are few things that you usually do. So few applications that you can run. For instance, the camera, the phone, or you just want to put it in silent profile. So what I will do, I will put now in silent.
Okay. And that's done.
That's it. It's silent. As you can see, it's silent.
And are those options up top user customizable? Like, say I always go to Twitter. Could I conceivably plug that in up top?
It's something that we can do if we want. It's pretty simple to do it. So
nice.
I don't have a policy on that yet.
Great. Okay.
Show us off the camera application?
Yes, sure. It's extremely simple.
There it is.
So that's...
Oh yeah, I'm looking great on that one, aren't I?
Picture-in-picture thing.
And then
so it's here.
And now it's in the gallery.
Yeah, it's in the gallery.
And you could build an ambiance out of that, or presumably you could edit. And is there a built-in share functionality? So if I tap on that, we can share it to any, including third-party apps.
Yeah, what we're trying to do is to integrate all these social media sharing functions and natively in the platform. So right now, first I create your ambience.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, that's very me.
That's very you.
And then
so I
can share via Facebook
I can share
there,
here.
or we can add a different account.
Yeah, we can share.
Okay.
See? So here it's Facebook, for instance. We have a default account, test account on Facebook.
Sure.
And we can share the thing, original.
And this interface would look basically the same, in another application, like Twitter or Foursquare or whatever.
As many accounts as you have.
Sure.
As many accounts you will see here. You cannot select now because we only have Facebook.
Because you only have one account, right?
But that's basically it. So.
So these are basically the new developments since the last round of hands-ons that we have seen on Sailfish, and of course, no announcement here at the show. But
we have released the SDK. That's
which is great. Congratulations, by the way. That's a very big thing. A third-party developer SDK.
So the SDK, it was very nice. The feedback we got from developers. After 20 minutes, we have published. We got the first application ported.
20 minutes for the first application. What was it?
Gpodder, a podcast client.
Oh, nice, a podcast application.
Yes, and then we have received a lot of love for the way how we have designed the UI design, the guidelines, and the components themselves. So it's really geeky to say this component is beautiful, but that's what we have received.
Well, so the passion is contagious.
Yeah, so. The passion, and it's pretty simple. Right now we support Linux. The SDK supports Linux. It's based on Qt Creator. We have plugged in our own components there, and we have a virtual machine, so you can basically run the Sailfish OS on your Linux desktop.
And as I recall, you're going to use, this is my last question, I know you have to go, you're going to use web apps to kind of fill the gaps in between as we go?
So we are going to support, first of all, Android applications. So that's the way how we are trying to fill the gap.
Okay,
to answer
so that's your preferred.
But of course, the native development, it's what matters the most to us, and you will get something more if you develop the application natively, of course. You can access these features that we have seen now. With Android, you cannot access the pulley menu, you cannot have the active cover because
they're running in a sandbox.
They're running in the Android environment. So,
and do you expect
of course HTML5. That's the other part of the story.
And do you expect to have some Android apps ported at launch by that time?
There is no need to port anything. They run unmodified.
They just run unmodified. Okay, so you'll have access to them.
There is no need to port. I mean, they are there.
That's very exciting. I really thank you for your time, Stefano, and very nice to meet you in person after our interview last week. Once again, Michael Fisher with Pocket Now, Tony behind the camera, and Stefano Mosconi, CIO of Jolla. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.